Okay. Hello, live stream. Can we get this working? Okay, this should be working. Shout out on the stream if it's working. If it's not, I can try and debug it, but it should be working. And even in the event that it isn't, hello everyone. Welcome to a new Monday night slot stream. Ministry of Sound Techno Anthems 99. The new System Shock 2 stream for the brave new world of 2018. How is everyone doing this evening? Excellent, it works. Good. So yeah, the people have spoken, and they spoke resoundingly in favour of System Shock 2. Which I'm going to be honest, I did not see coming. I thought Hyperlight Drifter was going to take it, but no. We're in a nostalgic mood, which I suppose, you know, for a people's vote makes kind of sense.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
I respect this game's choice to begin with System Shock's horniest line. Panting and sweating as you run through my corridors.
In 2072,
and here we go, first banger, immediately.
Known as Shodan, lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
Bam! 42-year time skip. Didn't see that one coming.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
As a UNN Von Braun, we've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
So yeah, like all good opening cutscenes, just so much going on in there. Like, we had the newly relaunched Tri-Optimum Corporation, 42 years
Welcome
after...
to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
So I've tried to remix the sound so it's, you know, the sound has some primacy, but you can also hear me talking while the sound is happening. So if that doesn't work out so well, let me know. But, yeah. So the newly relaunched Tri-Optimum Corporation, after that whole, you know, existentially jeopardizing AI biz, that happened. And then just so much stuff. I love this game. I love it. Does this game have subtitles? That is a fine question. Quite a lot of the dialogue has, flipping, what's it? Like, it's text anyway, right? Like, there'll be text in the corner while people are speaking. I do not believe there are subtitles for the ambient sound, But if anyone knows otherwise, they can let me know. So yeah, we end up at this sort of army recruitment place. We've got this very nice sort of late 90s, early 2000s era. Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah, sort of late 90s-ish area. Very Half-Life-y, you know? We have these interactable phone booths that make noises and tell us how they don't work. Look at this, it's so nice. This game is so bleeding edge that they've thought about how these people end up getting into this room. There's a door there and everything. I love it. Got some nice seedy underbelly, environmental design going on here. Oh, it's good. It's better than good. It's great. I love it.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
So yeah, let's go up this grav shaft, which, you know, looks very safe. But yeah, I love the audacity of a game to start with a nakedly sort of Starship Troopers like commercial, you know? I dig that so much. Because I love Starship Troopers, and I love this. Some sort of standing shop going on in there. Is it like meant to be a mirror? No. They're just on the same cycle or something. I don't know.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
I'm thankful that the jobs robot told us that before we can choose our career, we should learn some fucking skills.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this cyberlink booth. To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this cyberlink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
Fair enough.
Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That
The
means
mouse
you're in
changes
shoot
where
mode.
you look.
Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode.
Fuck
where
yeah.
You can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen.
Already this HUD is my favorite
This
shit.
display shows your strengths
Oh,
in
look at
various
it.
areas.
I love it.
When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode.
Look at all this graphic
Try
design.
changing between
I
modes
love
until
it.
you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along
Fucking
the ground to
awesome.
the next training station.
What psychic powers can I unlock? I didn't do this last time. I think I might try and get psionic powers this time. Gunner in the chat has noted that yes, one of the stats is cyber. Fuck yes. Low on cyber. Anyway, let's follow the red path.
To
Get
pick up
some
items,
fucking
center them on your
juice.
screen and right-click. This will automatically
Chips.
place that
Bag
item
of
into your
chips.
inventory. To
Bottle
view your
of
inventory,
juice.
press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around.
Fuck yeah.
To drop an
Oh,
item,
they
drag
respawn.
it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
Ugh. Get this juice out of here. Oh yeah, wow. Shark's always in the chat saying this HUD was definitely made in Microsoft Paint, and someone else in the chat has correctly pointed out that if you think this heads-up display is bad,
To
you
use
should play
items like
System
buttons
Shock
and
1.
computers,
Now that is
center
a
them in
game with
your
a heads-up
view
display.
and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit tab to return to shoot mode.
See, this is back when the game had to be very clear with you the fact that this and this were different modes, because, you know, sometimes people would just stay in inventory mode, you know, like looking around with the mouse like this was a mode back then. This is something that is abundantly clear playing the original System Shock. Is that, you know, you can't fucking look up or down without holding a button, because why would anyone want to do that?
The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
So yeah, I've spoken at length, probably not on this channel actually, but at other times in my life, I've spoken at length about how not super wild about Bioshock I am. But one thing it has over this game is a really grotesque hypodermic needle use animation. I'm all about that shit.
See the crate
and this
in
game
front
does
of
not
you?
really have it.
To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it.
Fucking
This will
fermium.
automatically place that item in your inventory. To
And
close
this-
the container window and return to shoot mode, press the tab key.
Robo Careers Advisor is still talking. So yeah, this introduces one of the wildest mechanics that this game has, and when I first played it probably about 5 years ago now, my mind was blown that this was in it. Like, you can just find chemicals kicking about and mix them together. Like, there is a fucking chemistry mini game in this game. Why? It's so cool. I love it.
One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty. Now pick up the audio log in front of you. This message is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information. Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump,
Oh god, this game has mantling.
some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down the spacebar. Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges
Oh,
and
I'd
other high places
completely
in front of
forgotten
you.
this game had
Give it a
mantling. It's so janky. Oh my god. Oh dear. So you have to hold the spacebar near a ledge. It's not exactly Titanfall 2, is it? This is actually a subtle setup for something that will pay off in about 10 hours, probably. Do I need to hold the spacebar to do that? You actually, yeah, there is mid-air mantling. Good, good, good.
To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Gunrun in the chat is also saying it's not like Titanfall 2 and oh my god, get out of my head, Curly. That's a trick. Titanfall 2 is always in my head. If Titanfall 2 is in your head, there is at least like a 50% chance it was at that moment in my head. I awake sweating from
You've done
dreams
well.
about Titanfall 2.
Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
I am good, it transpires.
To pick up some basic skills
Oh,
you'll
right.
need to get by in the service,
Yeah,
enter
okay.
this Cyberlink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
Alright, careers robot. Give me some
If you've
skills.
completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the three... All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
wannabe.
I'm ready. Give me some advanced skills.
Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can
Automation.
equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equipped slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Do you think this robot has reservations about telling me to shoot this other identical robot? Oh wait, it's not the robot talking to me, is it? It's... okay. Damn, automation has done weird things to the workforce. Also, you can reload a full gun. That's not something I remembered. I wonder if that damages... Oh, I bet that does damage your weapon. Oh, it's basically Stalker.
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Oh yeah, this game has fucking lightsabers that you can charge with it. God damn, this game's cool. What a doofy video game. I love it.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
Yeah, Chad is talking about how actually extremely great the writing and voicing is on this, and for me this is like a huge change between the original System Shock and this game. So I had not played the original System Shock when I first played this game, so I didn't really have an appreciation for it. The voice acting in System Shock 1 is lackluster. I think it smacks slightly of everyone who worked there was given a microphone, which I think it might literally have been actually. But in this game, the writing and voicing on pretty much everything is just great. Like, why is the voicing for this training so, like, you know, it's so different to the to the sort of stock voice that we had on the basic training just moments ago, right? I really like that. It's really neat. It adds texture to this world that is currently only green lines, which I like.
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist.
I'm ready for the Marines now. Now that I know how to point and pull the trigger on a gun. Apparently I'm ready for the Marines. That's neat.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy. Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you... The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
Oh no. Still got not much cyber though, you know? Low on cyber.
The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
So yeah, this minigame is cool. Like it's like it has this really neat thing where you sort of play a very simple game that you can really just play by clicking on the screen. But it has this neat flavor text that pops up at the bottom to conceptualize what you're doing in a way that's fun. The only thing that I sort of dislike about it is that it reminds me of what's this? I was just going to close the door. No? Okay. The only thing that disappoints me about it is that the hacking minigame in System Shock 1 is wild. Like, you become like a sort of abstract concept inside a computer and just sort of fly around, sort of. It's interesting. But yeah, this game's cool. This minigame is cool. I like it.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase. The item you purchased will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Rep.
Thank you for choosing Value Rep. If anyone has played Bioshock, this will seem very familiar. This was sort of a huge whole thing that it was one of the like major feel things that ended up being ported over to Bioshock, I guess. You know, in one of the many ways in which that game was very similar to this one.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
This game's got lean keys because it's a
Inside,
PC
you
game.
will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
See, they've chosen these voices so well for the very like basic and vague training rooms that you're in, right? Like, it fits really well.
We've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary... The red bar at the lower left of your screen, we've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability to project simulated psionic powers. Once you leave this area, these powers will be lost to you. The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
This is cyberpunk as hell. You just get this fucking thing, this orb that you plug into your arm, and then bam, you can do psychic powers, but not too much, you'll get hurt. Look at that little shit on the bottom of the screen. It fucking owns. God, this game owns. Just look at this. Fucking yes! The best shit in the world. Goddamn video games. But that's it.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a psychic playthrough. I want to do weird things with my mind and the gross arm orb.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back.
That is how
The
it
shuttle
works.
will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Honestly, this is the coolest shit in the world. Quick, go through one of the army doors. But pick one, because there's only one. God, this is amazing. Has anyone ever picked Marines? I mean, I'm going to pick the OSA. I think I probably picked the Navy before because, you know, tech stuff is fun, but I've done that before. Let's do psychic stuff. This sounds great. I love video games. Okay, here we are. Oh yeah, we have to pick like stuff to do, don't we? What up? So yeah, we're in space now, pretty much. So let's go get some mission postings. I love the environment design so much. We got big old flammables. Do not block. Be careful of the flammables. Year 1. How are we going to spend our first year at military at Psychic Academy? Oh, oh! Look at that stretched. 680 by whatever. Image. I love it. I love it. I love video games.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away. We will guide your path over the next 4 years. The shuttle bays at the center of the station will ferry you to your next stage of growth. When you've chosen, head into the appropriate shuttle bay. Get ready to learn things you've never imagined.
Remember how Fallout 3 started with your entire childhood and it was rubbish? How is this so awesome? And Fallout 3's, well, I think it's because Fallout 3 takes itself very seriously, whereas this is clearly just the doofiest thing in the world. UNN starts with you. I don't know. This is very charming in a way I'm way into. Ooh, mission selection is this way. What are they doing with all those flammables, eh? Okay. Well, we got sensory deprivation tanks. How else are you meant to become good at horoscopes except in sensory deprivation tanks? So that's it. Oh, I see. It's different places. Whatever.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Runang await you. A year in meditation on the nature of matter will grant you power over it. The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Chulun are modulated for your training. You shall spend a year in contemplation of mass, both yours and that of objects,
you spend
until you
a
can
whole
bend them to your
year
intentions.
in the sensory depth. That's so wild. I can't believe I'd never done this. This whole thing is amazing. You spend a whole year contemplating the nature of matter. That's so good. And this one is...
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will spend a solitary year focused in a meditation on motion and sound and how they may serve your will.
So you can learn to psychically hack computers, move objects with your mind, or what was the other one? A barrier or something.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Chu-Lun are modulated for your training. You shall spend a year in contemplation of mass, both yours and that of objects, until you can bend them to your intentions.
I think I might actually go for, boring though it sounds, I think I might go for psychic computer hacking.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you.
It's the coolest thing in the world. Just go and live in fucking sensory deprivation for a whole fucking year. God, this game owns. Your year in the tanks of the Shaoling is finished. Your will has grown, your mind can freeze your foes in their tracks, and you can attune your mind to the inner workings of machines. Second-tier disciplines are within your grasp. You may now take your skills into the field to pit them against our enemies. You've mastered level 2 side disciplines, cryokinesis and psychogenic cyber affinity. That's a good... What am I being thrown out of as these bits start? That's so funny. Right. No, I don't have my fucking interface yet, do I? Well... Okay, no more sensory deprivation tanks. Telepathic interrogation. Keylon Research Lab and Tactical Psionic Training. Let's hear all the descriptions, shall we?
Your body has been neglected in your training of your mind. On Io, you will find soldiers who wish to test their endurance. You will surpass their physical prowess without compromising your mental discipline.
Okay, so clearly we've become squishy in our time. Literally suspended in fluid for a year. So yeah, that makes sense. So we can get hit more this way. What else we got?
Dr. Chandris Valan's research labs have produced many of this decade's advances in psionic technique. You shall spend a year serving his genius, learning to understand his insights and whims.
Okay, so +1 research here, that makes sense. What do we get here?
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and internal conflict that fill most mundanes can be disquieting. You shall spend a year building the general strength of your mind, while learning how to probe the thoughts of the less capable without losing yourself.
That's wild. That's wild that they're going to use us to fucking telepathically interrogate. So that was very carefully chosen words as well, because like we're telepathically interrogating treachery and disloyalty from the minds of most mundanes. So like these are the kinds of thoughts that everyone has, but you know, get in there and see what you can find. Jesus. But +2 psionic ability, I want that shit. Give it to me. And yeah, she did indeed just call some people mundanes. That was real. Endurance is for losers, more psionic ability for me. Your time of service at the OSA Central Core has reached its end. Your year was mostly peaceful with one major execution. The hired assassin tried to disguise her intentions under a layer of quite explicit daydreams, but you were not deceived. Near the end, you felt the presence of her fading thoughts enter your own mind and then vanish like the clearing mist. Did we... Who were they trying to assassinate? Are we... I suppose we're in the army, so we're kind of an extended cop now, but that's wild. Engram analysis. Spat out by the universe again. Okay, physical field operations, sounds lame.
Many threats to security can only be defeated from inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked and conditioned with the nature and past of a criminal. Join with the criminal and rebellious, endure their squalor and chaos, and then, when it is time, liquidate them from within.
This is amazing. There is so much characterization going on right here. I love it. We've met literally no other people and we've learned so much about the world of System Shock 2. I love it.
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills.
Jesus. Alright, so hang on. What was the actual...
In the
Strength,
grand
agility,
scheme,
cyber,
individuals are no
neuro-reflex
more
dampening.
important than
Right.
pieces on a game
Those
board.
three stats were the same,
Occasionally, it
weren't they?
becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills.
So that's wild. So neuro-reflex dampening. The other one was, I can't remember now.
Acts of political
Psychogenic
terrorism
agility.
and corporate coercion disturb corporate and political stability. You shall spend a year battling these chaotic elements, both psionically and by physical force.
Counterterrorism. So neuro-reflex dampening,
Acts of
psychogenic
political
agility. That
terrorism and
sounds quite
corporate
good.
coercion
And
Many
remote
threats to
electron
security can
tampering.
only be defeated from inside. Your mind shall be carefully blanked and conditioned with the nature and past of a criminal. Join with the criminal and rebellious. Endure their squalor and chaos. And then, when it is time, liquidate them from within.
So... So, counterterrorism, covert assassination, or a mole for some kind of criminal syndicate. Chat is correctly identifying that this is definitely an "Are we the baddies" moment. We are definitely the baddies. The game is not being particularly subtle about that fact. We are the space army, though, so that makes sense. Directed to return to Station 74-34A. Your year with the OSA Central Core has reached its conclusion. You learned the ways of lifting secrets from the minds of enemies and disarming their devices. But when it came to act, speed... But when it came time to act, speed, both natural and mentally enhanced, was critical. You gained +1 strength, +1 agility, and +1 cybernetic affinity, and mastered psychogenic agility. Right. Oh. Hell yeah. Application to join the Rickenbacker accepted. Do they say Reichenbacker? I can't remember. I'm misremembering that.
Shuttle A138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Getting some completely illegible cam footage here. It's all very Event Horizon. That's us.
Strains. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring
Oh, yeah. Oh no. Memory restoration failed.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship.
Wrong.
That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Dun dun dun! And thus, System Shock 2 begins.
Watch
Spat out again.
I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
this weak shit out of here. So, because we psychic.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the flow vacuum shield won't last long.
Jesus!
Through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Oh, come on. Did I just...
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. Grassy just likes to make work for
urgency.
I'll set the new code to 451.
Look at this level design. I love it. It keeps telling you to get... Oh. This is so cool. I love this. This is exactly like Half-Life 1, which is actually one of my favorite games when it comes to level design. It just like...
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B.
It begins and it's immediately yelling at you to do things, you know? Like, come on, you're late. You always feel like you're behind, you know? I dig that a lot.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum... Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. So we did it. We're in System Shock 2 now. Some fucking nanites. So yeah, here we are. On the Von Braun. We did it. We ran past that first bit that was all screamy and loud. And now here we are. Yeah, so System Shock 2 has pretty much begun in earnest. Now, I am going to be playing it, and that's going to be fun for all of us. If the game, I've just realised there's a lot of engine vibration noise, which is good on the Von Braun, but if it is too loud, let me know, and I'll do something about it. But as it is, it's great, so I'm going to hold on to it. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Two wrenches, baby. Alright, so I can... Oh, no. What? Oh, I see. So I've got agility, cyber, and cryokinesis. Oh, I see. We don't actually... Or do we have... Second tier? I have no idea. What have you got? More nanites. Does this tell us what we have? So we have this. We also... Okay, we haven't actually unlocked any of these yet. Alright. So let's do some fucking... psychic. So we have 8 modules, and these are the costs, aren't they? Yeah. So currently we can freeze things, we can cyber, which is always good in Cyberpunk. We can go fast, which seems sort of dubiously useful. Eliminate all weapon kickback, who cares? Remote electron, oh right, sure. Makes active alarms time out faster. It's the reflective screen we saw. Picking up stuff, right? What are the tier 2 ones? Let's get this weak shit out of here. What are the tier 2 ones? Localized pyrokinesis, damage all creatures within a 5-foot radius. Recursive psionic amplification, increase psionics by 2. But the psi point costs are doubled. So, right. Regenerate lost hit points. That seems sort of vaguely good. Increase strength so we can wrench things better. Shields you from 80% of radiation damage. I'm kind of underwhelmed by these. 30 modules, good heavens. And these are loads, presumably, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm committed to orbing it up, so I'm going to get one of these tier 2 skills and probably one of those two. Actually, wait, are there any... Can I upgrade my person with this? No. Yes? Stats. Yes, here we go. Oh, and that costs nanites, not modules, right? Oh, it does cost modules? Oh yeah, those are modules, not nanites. That makes sense. We only have 8, so... Right. So I'm gonna get skills, because skills are good to have. Skills pay the bills. But which ones? Increases hand-to-hand damage by a factor equal to psi. What's that psi? Oh wait, this is that psi, isn't it? I don't really understand that. Chat has come upon the fact that von Braun was not a particularly good person. No, he was not. Can't have this. And how often do I want to pick up distant objects? I don't really know. I'm just going to save the rest of our modules because those skills seem pretty mediocre. I'm not compelled by those really. Oh, look at that wrench swing animation. Oh baby. We're in the big leagues now. Alright, we spent our modules, so now, is there a quick save button? I mean, I'm going to manual save, but is there a quick save button? Options, controls, customize controls. No. Wow, there are a lot of buttons. There's a viral proliferator button, obviously. Come on, where are we at? Quick save. S and Alt. Sure, why not? Why on earth not? I mean, is it? No? I mean, oh right, that's left, that's right Alt, maybe it's left Alt only. Yep, okay. It's the 90s, baby. Okay. A lot of dead people kicking around. Oh, yeah, we've been here. Well, that's where we came from. Oops. I assumed we came in through here. Which we also did. Right. Well, let's continue, shall we? Neat. Hello. Get some audio logs. Get our audio log on.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
So yeah, that's interesting. We were, you know, our cyber goodies are outlawed. And maybe we were not frozen at the moment shit hit the fan, but we'll see. No hack. Oh wait, can we cyber hack? I've forgotten. Where's our thing? Right. How do we... Is there a... I'll figure out how this stuff works at some point. Oh no wait, we need a hack stat. We need... Do we? Whoa. I'm lost. Already, I'm very lost. Ooh, okay, well... Yeah, we don't have hack skill 1. Where do we get... Where is the menu for hack skill 1? Tech. Hack skill not learned, right. Well, we're cyber now. And how... Wait. Alright. Yeah, see, my keyboard is 60% size, so I have to press 2 keys to press F1. But that's okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. Right, let's go up this lift into the great unknown that is the next floor up. Because we are forever in fear of whatever it was that killed that screaming lady that one time. Oh, if only I had gotten the fucking... If only I had gotten the telekinesis, I could easily have gotten that stuff. I can't make this jump, can I? Ow, it hurts me. You got another Psiamp. Great. Just what I wanted. What is that stuff? Handgun bullets and a Psi-Hypo. I see. I'll live.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Cyber ghosts.
Access needed.
Where's his card, I wonder? Oof. I like that roar that you can get, like that just sort of distant mechanical roar that you get on spaceships. That is good. A good game that has that is Duskers. I would play that on stream, but I think I would scream too much. That game is wild. God, looks like he died doing press-ups. Jesus! Ugh. A ceramic mug with the Trioptimum logo makes you think. I'll press shift to crouch like a normal person. Get some rifled slugs. Wait, what? Is that a thing? Rifling bullets? I feel like that's not a thing. Gunrun is in the chat asking if I have played Monster Hunter. To say that I have played Monster Hunter would be an understatement. I have played well over 500 hours of Monster Hunter. I like that game a lot. Perhaps too much. But, as far as I'm aware, my mother is not watching, and therefore, none of you can judge me. Hey, look.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Not ours.
Whoa! Get frozen, nerd. It's the hybrids. Whoa! Space is full of scary things, it turns out. Let's give them some of our fucking psychic powers. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, I'm a genius. Yeah, owned. Can't. Oh shit. Oh, burnout. owned immediately by my hubris. They got fucking coke though. Oh, shit. Whoa, a big old mech. I see, oh, security control station. Of course I can't hack it, lol. Owned consistently. Access denied. So I need hack skill, so the cyber makes me better at hack or something? Oh shit, here we go! Here we fucking go! You ready? Are you ready? It's the banger for which this stream was named. It's fucking... What's this deck called? I can't remember. Medbay's... Oh no, Medbay's the next one up, isn't it? It's about to break down. Oh no, maybe not. It will break down, and when it does, I will be there.
Our eyes are open.
Fuck.
Joins us here.
Brutally owned. Can I... Fuck yeah, give me some coke. Oh, it's building up. Dynamic music.
On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch.
Shut up, Polito, I'm trying to get down.
But it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Dance with me. God, this bangs. This game's so good. Get Psy-Hyper out of my body bag. Who gives a fuck?
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau City. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He'd lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. Well-la-di-da.
I like this. I like how nonchalant everyone is about how obviously terribly everything is going. Sorry if anyone was motion sicknessed by me getting down to the music. I won't do it in that exact way again, I promise. I was just trying to communicate how much I want to dance to this banging tune. The face is so good. Why have they hung themselves above this fucking computer? I don't really understand that. So yeah, fucking quantum entanglement sampler. I guess I don't know. I don't really understand what quantum entanglement has to do with it, but whatever. Yeah, like there's a chair on the floor, like it looks like maybe he tried to sort of, they're going for a kick the chair out from underneath thing, but he is definitely standing like, actually his feet are in contact with this computer. Maybe he slipped. Maybe this was just a sexy, sexy accident. Remember Citadel! Oh, it would not be a fucking irrational game if it was not for extremely unsubtle graffiti as environmental storytelling. Like, remember what happened on the Citadel? Whoa, man. Oh, Jesus. This game. I love it. Oh, that's a security camera, isn't it? Oh yeah, I was gonna go back to the fucking What's this? An elevator button. Oh, to go up to the...
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well.
Yeah.
You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1.
Great.
However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me.
Damn it, Xerxes.
Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
There's something extremely good about a radio support character explaining in depth the multi-layered fetch quest you're about to go on while the break beats pop the fuck off in the background. That's the best thing in the world. Right, hack costs 10 modules to get to hack 1. How worth it is hack 1? One wonders. I guess we'll find out. And it's back. The theme with zero chill. Whoa, it's Xerxes. What up, Xerxes?
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your Director Superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
Gosh, Xerxes. Oh hey, it's one of these.
God damn. Somebody's hacked into this thing again. I'm gonna tell Delacroix.
You're a cop.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I don't... Huh? Oh, I see. Who wants any of these things? Fucking crisps. Dead person. Ah, gun. A very good pistol. Yeah, it's not psychic powers, is it? Therefore, shit. Some vino. Oh no, vodka. What does that do? Oh, right, yeah. The classic. Increase one meter and reduce another. That's how we do things.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
Yeah, it seems like a very unhealthy working environment, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's the fucking thumping bass in the background all the time. Do I have to destroy these?
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see.
Noted.
You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
I mean, I can't die, Polito, so, you know, whatever. Item requires a standard of 1. What the hell? Oh, pistol. I can't hold a gun! That's so good. Literally 2 sensory deprivation to hold a gun. That's the best thing in the world.
Access needed.
Yeah, well. That's a gun turret. I see. I get that now. I see what's being signposted here. There's definitely something up there. Is that another hypo? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go and hide down here is what we're going to do. I don't need any of these. Nope. Great. Well, there's no reason for me to come down here. Ow, Jesus! That doesn't feel like it did very much damage. That's not too bad. all it had was bullets. You can't sell things in this game, can you? Yeah, what possible reason is there that, like, someone is, like, am I too frail to use a gun? Is that what it is? Like, has my time in the sensory deprivation tank meant that if I fire a gun, like, the loudness just fucking owns me? Is that it?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Can't sell things. No. Use to change settings. Oh yeah, fuck, Alt Fire. Oh, that's just the Psionic menu. But yeah, are these guns of any use to me at this point? Right, okay. God, this game's so loud, I love it. Here it is, the fucking chemicals room.
There's a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary.
Need some fucking technetium? There it is. Tellurium, even.
And when.
This fucking game. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. It's a manifest of all the chemicals there are. Dead person with another gun that I can't really use. Can I? No. More bullets I can't use. Some screams. Oh yeah, just in case anyone in the chat was not sure, those are all real elements. Oh fuck.
Song is undisturbed.
Yeah, okay mate, I'm over here. Get owned. Oh, Jesus. Managed to burn out and still kill this thing. Fucking video games, baby. It's a very generous lean. You sort of extend to lean. Dig it. Your inventory has an unload button if you right click a weapon, so it does. Get out of here. Just so I know, if anyone in the chat remembers, is it possible to sell things in this game, or is there, like, no reason for me to have this pistol until I can fire it? Give me that psychic syringe. What is in these hypodermic needles that gives you psychic? Piece of debris. Some explodey. Jesus.
This is success.
Ah!
Remember,
Come on, what?
is a class 3 infraction.
It's going badly. Oh, what? That didn't fucking do anything. What? Why would a robot be affected by cold? Because, my friend, you know, even robots need to move, and cold is the opposite of move. Thus, robot no like it cold. Don't shoot me, you villain. Those explosive barrels are pretty underwhelming. Oh, some fucking modules. Hella. I love modules. Bullets? Nope. Bullets. Yes. Nanites. Nice. And one of these. All my items have been recharged. I suppose I have to come here to charge a power cell at some point. Ugh. Regular ladders. Right, so... Thank you everyone in the chat for giving me the credit of fucking... You know, yeah, cold is the opposite of move. It is. I'm not, you know, I'm not always talking shit. Only most of the time. Ah, Jesus. Wow, owned. Some more dead people. Excellent. Remember how in Bioshock you could hack cameras, but some of them, or was it cameras? Maybe it wasn't cameras. There was something that was up high that you could hack. I think it might have been cameras that you could hack, but like they were up high and like time paused while you hacked them. So if they were too high to hack, you could jump and hack them and just hang in midair while hacking them. That was funny. Oh, I see. It was a circle. Oh no, it wasn't a circle. It's just a very similar looking corridor. There are many. Yeah, well, I'm psychic. Monkey? Oh, Jesus. Fucking cola. What up, monkey? Wow, that's Jesus, that's a psychic monkey. It's got his brain out. Oh, it's still alive. What the hell, psychic monkey? That was unnecessary. Give me your brain, I guess. Is that what that is? You know what? Let's just forget this ever happened, psychic monkey. Didn't want to do this. Toxins are the worst. Cutting toxic people out of my life, 2K18.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
Liberate the monkeys. You have nothing to lose but your brains. Right. So more unhackable hackables. Okay.
One cannot flee. Many. Your flesh will welcome us.
What up? My flesh will not welcome you. You're binge. And I'm psychic. Owned. Give me your nanites. Sucker. Got owned by that monkey, jeez. Wow. Oh wait. Health, hypos go slow, but psi go fast? Yeah, whatever. Is this... No, this isn't an electric... No, it's lights. What's going on down there? This environment design is so good. I love it. I see it's where it's been, isn't it? I see we can't get through there. Fair enough. Right. What do you got? Research software. Right. Not really sure what that does. Something down there wants my flesh.
What happened to me?
Oh, well, I was not expecting to hit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Owned. Oh, okay. I like how they say, what happened to me? There is no me anymore, only us. Fucking nanites in the bin, hella. More stuff I can't open.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I think I'm good.
Access needed.
Ugh.
These missions should have been scrubbed before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on Deck 1. I've put an order requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
Coolant leaks. It's all going wrong in space, you know? Don't you hate it when it all goes wrong in space? So I'm looking for some keys is what I'm looking for. And I'm sure Polito told me where they were, but I wasn't listening, because fuck that shit. So there's another camera we could destroy down the other end, so I'm going to do that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's got a gun! He's got a fucking gun! Stop shooting me. Terrible. Broken. Oh wait, no, I should unload it, shouldn't I? And then get it the hell out of here. Jammed weapons. It's like Far Cry 2, but, you know, way before that. And less elegantly implemented, but still cool. I like it. Not wild about that chap. I have 9 modules, do I? Okay. Oh, we're back. Where's that camera at? There it is.
The
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
The robot's coming for me. Have I done bad? Ah.
Out of play.
Good soda. Ah. Give me a nanite, you villains. Ugh. Ah.
Your
flash.
Why are these guys following the Xerxes as well? Hey, what are you hiding from me, Xerxes? Ooh. Oh, the robot's coming, isn't it? No, no, it's not a robot. Jesus. This game is very cool. This is what the breakbeats are for. Wow, this is a long alarm. Did that teleport? Ow. Ow, I did a lot of damage. I'm a frail psychic. Come on. Oh, yeah, they do teleport. Ah, Jesus, fucking. Stop owning me. No owns of me on my own stream, please. Oh, you can turn. Yeah, right, yeah, you can just go to the security computer to turn off the alarm. Aha, yes. You don't need to hack them. That makes a sort of sense. Yeah. What's one? Oh, that's probably also 10, isn't it? Combat? Combat? Stat 12? To be able to fire a pistol, it's 12 fucking modules. Good heavens. Right. Well, we survived that encounter. And we did destroy the camera, I believe. So. Oh, come on!
Watch out!
We did indeed.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger.
Fucking
The one you
swine
used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Swine keeper and an MFD game player. Fuck yeah! Corn! I stepped on the corn! Don't step on corn! Oh, I stepped on the corn. This is the best game ever. I stepped on the corn. I suck at swine keeper. Anyway, we got the power cell, so we can go and charge that up. Get another anti-radio. Oh, do we have any anti-radio? No, it's our first anti-radiation hypo.
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos. Those damn things always give me a headache.
Very healthy working environment. Just, you know, you don't need a suit to stop you from getting all radiationed up. You can just, you know, it'll be fine. Just fill yourself with chemicals. It's okay. Alright. Fucking crisps, hella. More body. And an audio log.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
So good. Everything's so terrible in space. I love it. I love it a lot. It's this way, isn't it? So, we'll find out. Yes, this way. Okay, we've got a fully charged power cell. So, let's go and plug it in. Oh, fell in a hole. No. Oh, that's so cool. Friendo's in the chat talking about how one of the System Shock 1 developers jokingly told an intern to program Wing Commander as a playable game for the heads-up display, and the intern did not get that it was a joke and fully implemented Wing Commander in the heads-up display. That's cool as shit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Flagging some goddamn corn. Which means these are... Oh no, wait, no, shit, that doesn't... Fuck. Oh, stepped on the corn, god damn it. Stay tuned for Swinekeeper streams. It's gonna happen. Fuck yeah.
Good work. Here are some more cyber
more
modules.
modules. Please,
Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
I'm gonna, right now, go and spend some of those on the ability to hold and shoot a pistol. That's what I'm gonna do. Is there a run button in this game? I'm not gonna spend ages thumbing through them. Oh, fuck. Ow. That's in here, isn't it? Now I can... Oh, I see how it is. Anyway, I can use a pistol now, so... Something to do with all this fucking ammo that I have. And I have 1 nanites left. I don't know, unless... Nobody told me I could sell this pistol stuff, so it feels wasteful to just have all of this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I promise from here on out I'll be spending all my time investing in the ability to do psychic. Where is the psychic tree? It's here, isn't it? What are level 5? Instantaneous quantum relocation. Psionic proximity mine. Yeah, sounds awesome. Ooh. Oh, a psychic lightsaber. That's the coolest shit in the world. This was an amazing choice. And now I pistol. Yay! I was out of psi-hypers, so I consider myself justified. Oh, let's go to medical. Fuck yeah. That's where we are, right?
Good. You've managed to get into med.
Hey.
Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo-sleep, so he might be interested in joining you, if he hasn't been butchered yet.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't met too many unbutchered people so far, so... Item flavor text. What? No. Where is... How do I... Item flavor text?
Are we joined? No metal.
Wow, the pistol's ass. Oh, that's not actually that bad. I was too quick to judge.
Intruder entering medical sector A.
Thanks,
Intruder,
Xerxes.
Many demands to know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering medical sector A.
A little bit of foreshadowing there. Common Polito ain't never tried to destroy humanity. Hey! Oh yeah, spend nanites on that, don't you? It's fine, what else are they for? It's not like I'm going to be buying bullets with them.
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recently dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
Cool, someone thinks they're cooler than ghosts, don't they? Nice one, Polito. Right, so this to read flavor text. Developed by Esper Industries, a critical branch of Triop's military R&D division, this controversial device allows psionically able individuals to amplify and project their powers into the world. Before the development of the Psi-Amp, Psi powers were mostly only detectable in a lab environment. The amp contains and inhibits the normal diffusion problems inherent in Psi phenomena. The amp also allows the user to effectively channel their innate Psi powers to a number of prescribed effects. This device caused a furore in the Psi community, primarily because of its obvious military applications, but also because of the amp's tendency to define psionic disciplines along few specific and generally utilitarian axes. I see, so literal commodification of psychic powers there. Nice one. Cool. I can hear a fucking monkey. Hello. Oh great, my gun's degrading already. Good, good, good. Ooh, that was weird. You! Yeah, I don't think I didn't fucking see you coming, mate. Oh, come on. Where's the camera? Oh, there's still a monkey around. There it is.
Security alert terminated.
Did the alert summon monkeys? There's so many monkeys! Jesus. I fear them. No! No! Stop! Stop trying to maul me. Wow, my gun is getting completely ripped to pieces. Holy wow. You. Fucking monkey-ass monkey. Stop dying. Run. Yeah, thanks for that one, pal. We're in space, is the thing. Oh. Excellent. Anything actually interesting for us to do in there? Maybe not. I don't know why. So Gunrunner's in the chat asking me why I'm using my precious bullets and not my essentially infinite ammo psychic shots. I don't know why you think my psychic shots are infinite ammo. They consume this very finite psi meter here, which I have to replenish with hypos, of which I have 0. Thus, I wanted to use bullets.
This is Xerxes. Why do you persist in your loneliness?
Ah! Fuck. This gun is not going to last. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoop, get out of here. Okay. There's still more monkeys loose? Jeez. Ah, light combat armor. Excellent. I love that shit. Ah, why? Why is there a biopsy turret? What is going on? What's the cyan button? There isn't one, right? Oh. I love how bits of the wall keep exploding. Oh, goddamn. Owned. Brutally owned. Where the monkey's at? Oh, there's a camera there. Oh, too far away. Be seen by the camera. I see. Chat is talking about how automated gun turrets in the biopsy room sounds like semi-realistic Conservative Party policy, and I agree with them. How do I research things again? Oh, there we go. Research MFD. No, please insert correct chemical. But how? Research skill of 1. I see. That is presumably another ridiculous number of nanites, or modules even.
What is a drop of rain compared to the storm?
What is a thought
Compared to a mind? Our unity is full of wonder.
Such good voice
which
acting.
your tiny individualism cannot even conceive?
Tech 2 Cruise Quarters access card. Sweet.
Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but... Oh.
Patient Watson died at 0240 of non-specific causes. Despite zero respiratory and brain function, the body is still displaying autonomous motor function, as does the parasite. At 0847, the patient even spoke to one of the nurses. Autopsy is set for 1630, and then we'll see what makes this Lazarus tick.
So yeah, this is a group of people who are having a very clear-cut cortical borer infestation at this point. And they're just like, yeah, we're gonna see how this plays out. And indeed they do. Oh yeah, that was it. The hotkey for the Psiamp is the tilde key, isn't it? My keyboard does not have a tilde key. Nanites. Oh, what the fuck? Psi-hypo. Neato. Let's get this vodka out of here. Quite a lot of vodka. So we're looking to get into there at some point. We've been there. No. Neato. But that's it, I guess. Is there more than one path from... Oh, that's crew quarters, which is where I'm going, I think? Yes.
Good. You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watt's room.
Did I actually go down? Oh, I see. Is there something down here? No! Why? Jesus. Hey, it's the put upon worker of space, the vivisected monkey.
I can't raise anybody down in engineering. With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency conduit in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
Watts' lab. Okay, that's helpful. It's the kind of thing we want to know. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, monkeys, I'm better at psychic than you. What? Okay. Okay, monkey. Whatever. Whatever makes you happy. If what makes you happy is crisps, then fair enough. Why is this here? Why? Yeah, people on this chat are saying that these legs are some fantastic environmental storytelling. They sure as heck are. I love that shit. I love to look at the environment and think, that's hilarious. Have we been up here already? Yes, we have. Let's go to the crew quarters then, I guess. Unless there's anything this way? No. This is right, this is where we've been, sure. Yeah, crew quarters. Let's go. And we're looking for Watt's lab. magazine. A high-color journal covering the artificial personality circuit. Feature articles discuss synthetic talk shows, aggregate personalities developed as corporate spokesmen, and low-budget personality tailoring that can be done at home. Shit out of here.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic. First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Trioptimum. Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
Corporate colonialism. What could go wrong? Well... Funny you should ask that. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh, is there anything actually in here? Huh. Guess not. Doors. Who uses doors? Some fucking crisps. Oh no, I'm full of items now. Rats. I suppose I can actually just leave this stuff here, can't I? I don't need it right now. Actually, before we go, what kind of cola is it? Invented in the early part of the 20th century, soda was created as a refreshing beverage. Did he just miss us? Okay. Where was I? Ah, yes. Soda was created as a refreshing beverage, a mixture of carbonated water and corn syrup. For such a trivial-seeming product, soda and similar beverages fueled the rise of the first two megacorporations, the names of which are illegal to publish by UNN Information Ordinance 234 FD34. Net rumors suggest that these two corporations' marketing skirmishes turned into physical ones, promulgated by the destruction of offshore bottling plants by hired mercenary squads in 2023. Yeah, this flavor text is very good.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Fragmentation grenade clip. That's a nice little thing. Nice little teaser for a grenade gun that uses magazines. It's funny to me. Yeah, whatever, mate. Owned lol. Give me your nanites. When we come back through here, we can read the flavor texts of these other food items. Wow, I'm glad those were pointed out to me because I had no idea they existed. Those flavor texts. Security station. This is where the control is. That's good to know.
Security system. Goddamn Bronson and her stupid procedures. She's changed the code on the Med-Sci 2 sub-armory again. Now I've got to head back up to Deck 4 to find out what it is. Somebody's gonna frag her, but good someday.
Somebody's gonna frag her, but good. Frag each other, but it's good. Alright. Sad. So we have... Okay, what are the level 3 talents? Molecular duplication, use some nanites to duplicate a hypo. That's pretty cool. There's a success chance, I see. Electron Cascade recharges items. 50% immunity to all energy damage. Shields you from 100% of toxins. Shows the location of all nearby creatures. Fiery projectile. And Psionic Hypnogenesis. Target non-robotic creature will stand still and docile. Will stand still and docile, I see. If the creature takes damage, the effect ends. That's funny. A bottle of bubbly. Champagne is a popular drink enjoyed on the Von Braun and smuggled onto the Rickenbacker, both in its lounges and replicators. However, since the entire liquor concession is run by Triop and all champagne is replicated from the same nanite archetype due to limited database storage, there is only a single brand available. Fortunately, the vintage is excellent. This is a very Android Netrunner flavor text. I love this. Is this a different kind of magazine? Yes. This magazine, very popular among protocol droids and their programmers, is an eclectic combination of technical information and interior design. Some articles are written wholly in a byte-compiled code format, easily readable by droids, but many human programmers consider it a mark of competence to be able to read these articles without software assistance. That's real as hell. I've not read the vodka yet, no. I will though, I promise. I see, right, this is the sort of home base for this area. That makes sense.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Ah, repair tools. Those. I forgot about those. That's cool. No guns inside. What about weird psychic orbs, eh? Let's read the vodka flavor text, shall we? A distilled liquor, vodka is something that replicators never really quite got right. The replicated brand is numbingly strong, but one's enjoyment is hindered by a sharp, biting taste. That's uninspiring. What's this? An OS upgrade unit. Ooh. Oh right, you can just choose raw upgrades, can't you? Better high pose, better movement speed, better inventory. Auto map starts filled in. Nanite cost for making weapon mods is cheaper. Psionic burnout no longer damages you. All items cost 20% less. You can extract a diagnostic repair module from any destroyed robot. You can use this item to heal 15 hit points. That's pretty cool. You can execute overhand attacks with melee weapons, +2 hacking. All hand-to-hand damage is increased by 35%. Maximum hit points goes up by 5. The use of 2 implants at once. I don't have any implants, do I? What? Each shot with a ranged weapon that isn't psionic does 50% more damage. Right. These all seem sort of uninspiring and also just sort of generically good. So... This seems neat, although we've got quite a lot of healing stuff already. Maybe more from hypos is what we want, so we have more psi points. Let's get this, shall we? So this is the weapons locker that we need the code for, yeah.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
Cheers, Xerxes.
know that? I made this game where I tried not to make myself think about you. What a moron. I love you, Rebecca, and I've got the plan. I've been buttering up the captain to transfer me from the Rickenbacker to the Goodwill team on the Von Braun. Pretty soon, nothing will keep us apart.
Right. Well then. Horny in space. Some art there you can cycle through. Nice. Good to know that art still exists in space. So this is neat. These very like vertical levels. I like them. They're cool. It's nice to navigate these places that you can go. Ooh, hello. Bad luck.
Marie, I'm sorry I've been out of touch, but I've been working on that artifact Bayless brought back from Tau City 5. I've done a level 3 analysis on it.
A level 3 analysis.
Some kind of artificial intelligence. I've managed to pull an audio tag file out of its memory. I'll let you be the judge. Marie, I think it's speaking English.
Dun dun dun. An artificial intelligence that speaks English, huh?
This is Xerxes. Remember, replicator restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
Righto. Thanks for the update, Xerxes. Broad boost. Oh yeah, this is the implant. What does that do? Increases the user's strength by 1, burning up 1% of its charge every 10 seconds. Acts to circumvent many of the legal restrictions on athletic pharmaceuticals by avoiding any actual drugs and simply stimulating the musculature with electric and magnetic impulses. Good thing to find in a bin. Is that a camera? No, that's nanites, isn't it? Maybe I should get the telekinesis.
Watts isn't here, so he's probably in his office in the R&D sector. Maybe he's got a backup R&D card in here. Take a look around.
Yeah, I've got it, thanks. Hey, modules.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Logs. Something someone mentioned in the chat. Where is it? It's here, isn't it? Is it here? Oh, scroll down, I see. Strange AI by Polito. Interesting. Some garbled, vaguely human-sounding voice files from this person while we're doing a talk too. See. Didn't need to do that at all. Was that? Ooh, that's a real shotgun. Oh, and some modules. Oh, right, can't actually hold it. What? I definitely can. Come on. But can I hold it? Hold it. Nope. Standard 3. Well, there goes the shotgun dream. I'll hang on to it. Maybe I'll need it. Nice font. Right. How many modules do we have now? 15. That's loads. And we're just going to wait until we have... Ooh. A pile of disgusting worms. Well, they seem resilient to murder. And fair enough, there's a few of them. Why do I have 2 Psiams? When did I get my second one? Oh, who cares? The worms can have it. Toilets are really non-interactable in this game. Come on. Oh, there's a gun there. What? That's not mine, is it? Let me fucking jump there. Okay. That was weird. Just kind of tweak through that. There we go. Oh, terrible. Maybe I threw that one away. Well, I don't want it. That's the long story short. I wonder if the ceramic mug has neat flavor text. Where is it? Of course it does. The vacuum insulated mug keeps hot beverages hot and cold beverages cold. That is how insulation works. Up to 3 years at a shot. Wow. The semi-permeable force field over the rim prevents heat transfer, as well as keeps the liquid inside in case of a spill. Nice. Proximity grenades. Excellent. Right. Oh, I see. I just straight up can't get in there. No. Stuff. Bubbly. Chat is discussing the implications of a semi-permeable membrane on a mug. I assume that like you put your lip through the mug and then like you can sort of like suck it through that. Well, you won't need to suck it at that point, right? Because your lip will be breaking the force field. I don't know. Wow, 2 empty crates, really? That's rude. Does it actually work if I press my version of the tilde key? If I do this? No. Excellent. Oh, it's not that, is it? It's this. Yeah, it still doesn't work. Okay. That tracks. Right. Where was I going? Where was this R&D card meant to go? That was an accident. This is to science. Let's just go through here and see what happens. Fucking yes! Oh yeah, there was, oh, hello. Owned. Completely owned. Meds that way. We're going to R&D, which is this way. One of these ways. We'll get there. Yes, I was right.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
More modules.
Good work. Here are some more cyber
Falling
modules.
over ourselves.
Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
You can't keep saying that. It's very clearly lying. Like, I guess she's trying to instill. Oh, look. Nice. I get that she's trying to instill in me that I shouldn't waste them, but, like, you have a few. You clearly have a few. What? Have you just. What? You just come in here to die and have your feet pointing at weird angles? Nice feet, by the way. Fucking triangle foot ass.
Dr. Watts is alive and in his office.
Bluff.
He should know the code to the maintenance access shaft. Hurry! He's been badly wounded. Don't let him die before he tells you that number.
Fucking. Wow, you died, maybe. Oh yeah, look, there you are, dead. A speed booster. We Metroid now. What was I going to look at? The apple juice. Where the apple juice? Oh, some juice. Orange juice. Produced from gene-grafted fruit in hydroponics tanks, the popular tasty fruit caffeinated fruit drink is chock full of vitamins, sugar, and fruit pulp. Excellent. There's the security station. Oh, an average shotgun. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'll unload it now just in case. But I say just in case. For the maximum case that I never use the shotgun, which I almost likely is very likely. It's late. I'm babbling, which you know is why you're here. But
Anatoly, there's only so much corporate calisthenics I can go through before I start to feel a little queasy. So let's get down to brass tacks here. We don't like each other. We each have our own motivations for undertaking this mission. So let me give you a little warning. I cannot be circumvented. I cannot be tricked. I cannot be manipulated. And I cannot be bought. You come at me straight and keep the fancy maneuvers for your next board meeting. Just because my father swam with the sharks doesn't mean that I do.
That sounds like a charming man, Mr. Diego. Anti-personnel slugs. Aren't most slugs anti-personnel? Like, personnel are not very robust. Not smart enough to apply tool to gun. Too dumb to use self-applying technology. Oop. Hey, another office.
Something.
Oh, I know, I'm angry too. Yeah, same, you know? Same. Sometimes you just stand there and watch someone charge the fucking psychic shot that's gonna kill you, you know? Okay, I guess this is a... Oh, never mind. A weird place for that. These fucking terrible quality pistols. Come on. Fucking soda. Oh, another medical hypo. Exit roll. A stomach.
You're not dead. They want you, you understand? They want you as a host. Get away.
It says search container. Well, I'm gonna take these logs. Is that 2 copies of the same? No, it's just on the same day. Hello. Don't shoot me. Fuck. Hello. Damn it. Yeah, owned. Right. Now I can listen to my logs in peace.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying! I'm trying!
Good, good. Sounds like things went well.
All right, calm down already. The access code to the conduit is 12451.
There we go.
We've got an autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
Yeah, the Foley on that noise at the end was good.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying! I'm trying!
Look, we saw this place earlier. Nice space continuity there. That's really nice. It's nice when you see places you've been before. Reminds you that you've been to other places, you know? It makes the world feel continuous. Continuous worlds feel good. Feels good to be in them most of the time. So we've looted this, haven't we? Alright. How many modules have we got? 19. We need 30 for tier 3 psychics. What tier 2 psychics do we have? No. 1. Adrenaline overproduction. Oh yeah. And our psi stat is 3. So that triples our hand-to-hand damage. I have no idea what that does, but I guess we can test it out at some stage. We're on cyber now, so we want to go cryo. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Hey Joshua the Smith, how's it going? It's going great. This game owns. We've been playing for a little while now, and it's awesome. I'm throwing all of my psychics at the baddies, and it's going well. They're dying in response to that psychics. Oh. Good video game. Nothing in here? Oh, we came down here already. Aha! Yes. We came the long way around. So we have the key to the conduit now from Mr. Watts. Sorry you got owned. It seems to be quite popular these days. Right, where's this conduit at? Oh, is it that one in the middle with the big mech on the other side? I think it might be. Oh, oh yeah, we can turn... Is there an entanglement pod around here? Oh, there is. Not here though. Jesus Christ. Alright, a little help. couldn't be friends. Whew. That was fun. Did it get out of here somehow? What was it? It was 1, 2, 4, 5, 1. Almost over 4, 5, 1.
Is 1, 2, 4, 5, 1.
More modules.
Autopsy at 16:30. But let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
I love modules. Modules are the litmus. Oh shit, my stream deck is dying. No, don't die, stream deck. I need to read the chat. 1 second, folks. Don't you die on me. Okay, we're back. This music is still going so
Do not
hard.
waste time patting yourself on the back. Get down to that shaft to engineering and reset the primary reactor core. That will restore power to the elevator and you'll be able to get up to deck 4. Get going.
Fine. Just not going to use the ladder. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, that strikes me as pretty much the beginning of System Shock 2. We've been going for just over 2 hours and it is after midnight, so I think just maybe I might call the stream here. So, I had a lot of fun. This game is even better than I remember, and I remember it being very good. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been a lot of fun. We did all kinds of stuff. We mainly shot psychic orbs at... Ooh, owned. This is fun. I like this. Yeah, we mainly shot psychic orbs at monkeys with open heads, but I wish them well in their struggle for independence in the cold heck of space. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been great. Thank you for the folks in the chat. Thank you, just for hanging out. It's great to talk to you. And thank you for watching this new stream slot, which is going to be a lot of fun. I think I'm going to play through all of this because I like this game. And it's fun. So, yeah. Join us next week, Monday, when we will probably be doing this again. And if you enjoyed this, but you want some more of that, join us on Wednesday for when we will be doing one of the last few Doom 2016 streams that I'm going to be doing. We're quite at the end of that game now. I think we're 2 or 3 streams from the end, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, thank you all for coming down. It's been a lot of fun. If you really liked this, you can follow my channel. I assume that. I didn't actually see it happen, but I assume that's what happened. And yeah, ooh, there we go. Yeah, you can follow my channel, you can, all kinds of stuff. You can give me bits, you can sub to my channel, all that stuff. And yeah, just check us out next time. But for now, thanks for coming and have a great week.